In the cradle of civilization, ancient Egypt arose a being unlike any other. He was born thousands of years ago in the year 3000 BC. He was called En-Saba-Nur, meaning the first one. We know him as Apocalypse, the first mutant, a being of immense power and ambition. His very existence speaks of the potential that lies dormant within all mutant kind. Apocalypse was born with the mutant X gene. This made him different. He bore a gray complexion and blue lips, marking him as an outcast. Abandoned as an infant, he was left to the harshness of the desert. But fate, it seemed, had other plans for En-Saba-Nur. He was found by Baal, leader of a band of desert nomads known as the Sandstormers. Baal saw potential in the child, sensing his raw power. He named him En-Saba-Nur, raising him with the brutal pragmatism of the desert. This upbringing would shape the young mutant's worldview. He learned that only the strong survive. He embraced this philosophy wholeheartedly. This was just the beginning of Apocalypse's long and tumultuous journey. It was a journey that would see him become one of the most formidable villains in the Marvel Universe. He would become a god amongst mutants, feared and revered in equal measure. Life under Baal was harsh, a constant struggle for survival, and En-Saba-Nur thrived in this environment. He was a prodigy, mastering skills of combat and strategy with an almost frightening ease. He learned to fight with ruthless efficiency, his mutant abilities slowly revealing themselves. Years turned into decades. En-Saba-Nur grew into a powerful warrior, his name striking fear into the hearts of his enemies. He led the Sandstormers to countless victories, his tactical genius unmatched. Yet beneath his stoic exterior burned an ambition as boundless as the desert he called home. One day, the reigning pharaoh, Ramatut, fearing En-Saba-Nur's growing power, attacked the Sandstormers' camp. Ramatut, who would one day be known as Kang the Conqueror, sought to eliminate any threat to his rule. The attack was swift and brutal. The Sandstormers, despite their ferocity, were no match for Ramatut's advanced technology. En-Saba-Nur, enraged by the assault and the death of his beloved Nefri, vowed revenge. He would make Ramatut pay. This event, this loss, would become a turning point in his life, pushing him further down the path of conquest and solidifying his belief in survival of the fittest. Driven by vengeance, En-Saba-Nur stumbled upon the ruins of an ancient celestial city. The Celestials, cosmic beings of immense power, had visited Earth millennia ago, leaving behind technology far beyond human comprehension. It was within these ruins that En-Saba-Nur's destiny would be forever altered. He discovered a vessel, dormant for centuries, containing celestial technology. Recognizing its potential, he spent years deciphering its secrets, his intellect proving equal to the task. The technology, sensing a kindred spirit in the mutant, bonded with En-Saba-Nur, augmenting his powers to unimaginable levels. He became more than mutant. He became something more, something closer to the Celestials themselves. The transformation was not without its price. The celestial technology, while granting him immeasurable power, also twisted his body, making him even more ostracized for his appearance. But En-Saba-Nur cared little for appearances. He had become the embodiment of his own philosophy, a testament to survival at any cost. He was reborn as Apocalypse. Infused with celestial energy, Apocalypse's mutant abilities were amplified to godlike levels. He possessed superhuman strength, capable of shattering mountains and leveling cities. His already impressive lifespan was extended, making him virtually immortal. He could manipulate his body at will, shape-shifting into any form imaginable. His command over telekinesis allowed him to control objects with his mind, from the smallest pebble to massive structures. He could fire blasts of energy capable of leveling entire armies. But perhaps his most fearsome ability was his power to enhance other mutants. He could awaken their dormant potential, making them stronger, faster, but also bending them to his will. Apocalypse, with his newfound power, became a force of nature. He was worshipped by some as a god, feared by others as a harbinger of destruction. He had transcended the limitations of his mutant brethren, becoming a being of unparalleled might. He was Apocalypse, the first mutant, and he would not be denied his place in the world.